Well, welcome everyone and welcome to our new reps. If this is the first time on a call with us, you can comment in the chat and let us know. We had 243 new reps join us in March. We knew it was going to be big because people just kept welcoming them right and left. So it's super exciting, and welcome to all of you new reps if this is your first call. March was awesome. Again, we kind of figured it would be given the 5 Wednesdays and people going for that promo, the Mexico promo, and then also the leaders and achievers. And wow, you guys killed it. We're so proud of you. We finished 2.1 million. So that is tied with our best month ever, which is just exciting to see those numbers back again. Super motivating. Also, congrats to all of you that earned Mexico. Gosh, Katie and I were talking today, and there's almost 40 people that earned that trip, which is incredible, you guys. Katie and I were talking, like, our first trip, it was just us, obviously. And then the second incentive trip, I think like 4 people earned it or 3 people earned it, but only 2 of them, or only 1 of them out of the 3 could go. So it was just Katie and I and Lindy. So this time it's going to be fun to have almost 40 people with us there, which it'll just be weird. It'll be exciting, and we're looking forward to that. Let's see. And then leaders and achievers, you guys, it was so nerve-wracking. Like, I just can't believe like the drive and determination you guys have. It's incredible. And it was so fun. And we will definitely do another promo like this because it's just, I don't know, it was so good that we can, somebody that just started could get there, and then, somebody that's been a rep for 3 years can get there. And we love that. And we love, collaborating with new reps that are killing it. We'll learn from them as much as they will learn from us. So we are looking so forward to that. You'll be getting an email. Did you send it out today, Katie? I can't remember.
No,
I know we worked on
it. You're sending it out.
I'm sending it out. That's right. We worked on it.
You won't get it today.
We worked on it today. Okay. Let's see, what else did I have? Oh, before I move on to what we're going to talk about tonight, Zaya surprised us with a promo. I was kind of surprised that they were going to, do another promo right after the trip promo, but it is, again, awesome, guys. It's that 3x4 by 2,500. Just what we strive for every month, because that is what's going to grow your business. And Zaya gave us a little incentive to hit that with that extra $250 cash, and there's no limit on it, so you can do it as many times as you want. So that is, I love that, and I love that they surprised us with that after the trip promo. Okay, I have so much written down here. I just was scratching things right and left. For those new reps, let me just explain that real quick. If you're like, what does she mean? The 3 is adding 3 reps to your team. The 4 is you have to have 4 closed parties in that month. So it doesn't matter when the party was, you just have to close it in April. And then $2,500 in sales. So that's your sales and your customer sales. So, and that is, we talk about it often on our new rep calls. That is what you strive for every single month, because if you can do that, you will have a huge business in no time. So definitely shoot for that. Okay, so our focus in April is going to be getting our new reps to junior rep and above. We want everybody to hit that first rank at least. And we have some things in place that we're gonna help with that. But I was looking at some stats on our team, and right now we have almost 3,500 reps on our team, and we have 658 junior reps and above, which when you do the math, that's about 19%, which is great. So Katie and I were talking, it's like, well, what would we like to see? And our goal is 25%. We want 25% of our team to be at junior rep or above, because there's a lot of people on our team that obviously aren't working the business. They signed up for the discount and they're either just there for the discount or they are just sitting there. And Zaya hasn't, terminated their whatever it is, their membership, whatever it is. So really, that is a great number. It's super exciting, but we would love that to be at 25%. So I know a lot of you are on here already know this, but just kind of listening to it again, and obviously it's for our newer reps that are on, the 243 of you that just joined, and the 250 that joined last month. We had 2 huge months back to back. So, but we want to talk about what is junior rep and why do you want to get there? So what is it? Junior rep is Zaya's very first rank. So in order to get to junior rep, you need at least 1 rep on your team. You cannot get to junior rep. You can't rank advance at all without somebody on your team. So you need 1 rep. Your PV, your personal volume, that QPV that you'll see on your dashboard, that needs to be at 200. So 200 is also where you're going to earn commission. Your lifetime volume has to be at 1500. So that's 1500 PV, QPV. That does not reset every month, but that $200 obviously will. Your first level, so your personally sponsored rep that you added to your team has to have $600 in PV in that first, or in a month, in order for you to qualify. And then your total group volume has to be at 600. So if this all sounds foreign to you, you can definitely reach out to your upline and she can explain it a little bit better. But those are the numbers. Junior rep, if you can hit it in your first 3 months of becoming a rep, Zaya is going to give you a $50 bonus. But for junior rep, you have to hit it within the first 3 months. All right, I think so. Some of the benefits of getting there. Why do you want to get to junior rep? Well, the pay. Like, you're going to earn. So if you've added a teammate or 2 or 3, you're going to get 5% of their sales. So that's how you start to build that residual income. The community, those of you that are on the team, I don't really have to explain it to you, but the community is amazing. And I think once you get that first rank underneath your belt, it just gives you some confidence and just, I don't know, makes you feel, a little bit more, I don't know, excited about this. So I think it just, and then when you get that rank advancement, you get announced in the team, I think just all that congrats just really helps build the confidence and it helps you keep wanting more. It's setting a base for your business. If you want to build a business, you have to start somewhere. You have to start at that junior rank. Obviously, Katie and I started there, and look where we have taken this business. So the faster that you can get to junior rep, or you can help your reps get to junior rep, the faster you're going to grow your business. And then you get that cute bracelet. And Katie and I, did you wear your bracelets, Katie? No. We both were like, we should wear bracelets tonight. But they're just super fun. And I know it's not a lot, but I remember getting my first bracelet in the mail, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like an Alex and Ani. Katie probably has no clue what I'm talking about, but I was just so in love with it. And I was just so proud of that. So that's what we want to focus on this month. We want, if you haven't hit it already, we want you to hit it, and we want to celebrate you. Or if you, added a new rep or 2 to your team this month, we want you to help them get there. All right. Oh, and then obviously the benefits of adding those teammates is where you can sit on the beach and get paid for doing that. That residual income is huge, you guys. And I mean, Katie and I talk about it all the time. Our checks, our commission, our sales are like, I don't even know if they're 1% of our paychecks. So if you want to build a business, you need to start building that team and bringing on those new reps and helping your reps do the same. It's all about duplication. You have to make it simple. We have plenty of resources lined up for you to help them advance quickly and to keep it simple. So, all right, Katie.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add?
I just found the video that we made, I don't know, a few years ago about how to rank advance to junior and senior rep. So it is a couple years old. So that I
Maybe we
don't know
should.
what you guys are going to find, but the information's the same. And what we do is I think we open up the back office and show you examples. So that could be helpful, especially if you're brand new and the back office is confusing. Check out that video. It's super short and it walks you through the numbers. I think the most important thing that Monica talked about as far as the benefits of getting there is something you can't really understand until it happens. And that is that somehow adding a team member to your business really makes you feel like you're part of something. When you start and you're selling leggings and you're hustling the clothes and all of that, you can enjoy it and you're part of the team obviously, but when you bring someone in with you, something just kind of happens. It, like she said, it anchors you, it roots you, it connects you, and we want everyone to connect to as many people as possible because that's when you really develop a serious love for what this is if you haven't already. So I love that part of it. Okay, you guys. So I think the hardest part about rank advancing for anyone is the recruiting. Most people can get the sales, but it's the recruiting that gets them stuck. It's like they've got the sales, maybe they even have the lifetime volume really fast, but they can't get one rep. And you also need one rep who does a little something, right, to rank advance to junior rep. So I wrote a list of 10 ways to get your first recruit. Okay, so if you want to take notes, there are 10. I'm going to talk kind of fast, so we're not here all night. And if you want me to elaborate on any of these, just use the chat and I can go back. So number one, parties. Recruiting through parties is a great way. It's the easiest way. You're already sharing the clothes, share the starter kit, talk about why you decided to become a rep, talk to the host before the party to see if she wants to sign up so that the commission goes to her, talk to her at the end of the party. I know Charmaine also talks to her in the middle of the party and says, are you sure you don't want to sign up? So during a party, you're not only trying to recruit or talk to your hostess, but you're talking to all of the guests in the party about the opportunity to join. And basically you're planting seeds. This is not thinking necessarily that every time you mention it, somebody's going to sign up, but you're just planting seeds. So this is one place where you can sprinkle those seeds and it's a very fertile soil. Okay, number two, emailing your customers. So in the back office, you can drop your customers an email. If you don't know how to do that, there's a video in our team page, on our team website, onfia.com under training. And it talks about how to email your customers. But basically, you can email your customers the new releases, you can email your customers specials, and you can email your customers just about joining you. And I think you should. I think you should do that regularly. Be in their inbox all the time. Number three, follow-ups. So when you follow up with someone and you say, hey, did you love those leggings? Or thanks so much for your order. You can also mention, did you know that you can make money, really good money doing this? Or you can be part of this really fun community. I'd love to have you join. You seem to really have a knack for, you're very active, you lead a very active lifestyle and you love the clothes. It might be perfect for you. So sprinkling in rep opportunities in your follow-ups is just a really smooth way to do it. Number four, a vulnerable Facebook or Instagram post. And what I mean by vulnerable is just talking about the business in a way that you don't usually talk about it. So if you never have posted about the fact that you're a Zaya rep, that would be a vulnerable post for you. If you post about that regularly, but you never talk about the business side of it, that would be a vulnerable post for you. But if it's something you haven't posted about and you do, you guys, it's going to do well. So I actually think those of you that don't talk about it a lot have a leg up on those of us that do in this instance, because it's going to get a lot of eyeballs on it and a lot of attention. I think it's really important to talk about why you love it and how this has blessed you, or what you envision down the road, why you were drawn to it. something like that, that's a great way to recruit because people are going to comment, people are going to love it. You're probably going to get some messages, and that's just planting those seeds. Okay, number 5, sharing about the business opportunity in your VIP group, not just when the kit changes, but other times too. I think your VIP community is a great place to just open up and go into why you're a rep, why you love it, why they would love it, why you want to bring them in with you. Erica Hackman does a really great job of talking about her team wins in her VIP group. And I think that's really smart because it shows this community, and she's sharing it with her customers who hopefully join that community. So smart. Okay, number 6, I love these story sequences. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to break it down. So a story sequence you can use for any type of marketing campaign. So if you're looking to book parties, you can do it for that. If you're looking to get new people in the clothes, you can do that, but you can also do it for recruiting. So a story sequence is instead of just doing a story post that's, join my team, it's just more interesting. It's like, multiple different stories that are connected in a story. So it's like a storyboard through the stories. The first one might be a picture of you saying, did you know that I make money selling activewear? And then maybe you put the poll. Yes, I knew that. No, I didn't. And then they go to the next one. And then it's a picture of your closet. Look at all the cute things I sell, maybe with the slider bar. So they're interacting. And the next one, maybe this one is all it takes to join is a starter kit, and you've got the starter kit there. You get the idea. You could literally do anything here, but the idea is that it's not just one and done, because that's not how marketing works. That's not going to be very effective. If you have trouble remembering to sprinkle in recruiting, these story sequences, once a week or more are really, really effective. You get a lot of bang for your buck there. And people are like leaning in. It's like you're telling them a story and they're like listening for more. Make sure that you put an interactive part in it just so that you can go back, look at the analytics for that or the insights and follow up. So if somebody says, anybody votes on your poll, those are people you can message, right from there. Okay, number 7, share a third-party tool. So third-party tools are very effective for recruiting because especially if you're new, it is hard to share we don't have a story yet, right? It's not like, join my team, I have all this success and all this whatever. And you can feel that way. I think actually that's why a lot of new reps struggle to recruit, because they don't feel worthy of having someone join their team, which by the way, isn't true at all. It's not there. You are worthy, right? Just like you are. But if you feel that way, you can kind of grab the hand of someone who's gone before you, your upline, us, and share something that they've put out. We have 1 million Discover Zaya calls. So if somebody is interested in learning more, but you're a little nervous, share one of our videos. Ask if they would be interested in getting on the phone call with you and your upline or your upline's upline or whoever. And it's just like a little bit of a safety net. Third-party tools are really, really helpful. Try to use a third-party tool at least once a month. Speaking of third-party tool, we have a Discover Zaya coming up next week, and we're doing a group this time. So we'll be setting it up next Tuesday-ish, and then we'll have a call on Thursday. That's a third-party tool. So, feel free to invite people to that. Okay, number 8. Let me know if I'm going too fast or if you have questions. Number 8, a dream team message. This one's so fun. This one's so scary to me. So I'm sure you guys all have people in your head that you just would love to have them join your team, and they've never said anything to you, but you think of them and you're like, they would be perfect, but you're nervous to ask them. So ask them. That's my advice. Send a message to a dream team person, once a month or two a month, and you just never know what will happen. Okay. I mean, I'm not asking you to do it every day. Like 1 or 2 of those a month, I think is reasonable, you know? Number 9, ask your best customers if they know anyone who would be interested in joining your team. This is kind of a cool one because you are you have probably already asked your best customers if they would be interested. You probably have, maybe not, but let's assume you have. So then you go back and you say, hey, Rachel, I see your picture, so I'm gonna say Rachel. Hey, Rachel, I know that you're not interested in joining my team, but I just wondered if you knew anybody that would be interested in getting a discount on activewear, earning an income, and being part of this amazing community. If you know anybody, I would love for you to send them my way because my team is growing. So number one, that's really great because they might know someone and they might hook you up and bring people into your network. But number two, they're probably like, oh, well, maybe I should, think about that. I've had that happen before. So ask your best customers for a referral. And you could do this on social too, just in general, now that I'm saying it. Okay, number 10, going live. So going live in your VIP group, going live on Instagram, going live on Facebook. It's like the scariest of the scary, I know. But if you have never gone live before and you go live and you talk about how to join your team, you will likely get a recruit, especially if you've never done it before. And I've gone live a million times. So if I go live now, nothing's going to happen to me. But if you do, you will likely get a message. It's so good for analytics. It's so good for people being able to understand and see and read your and feel your passion. They get to know, like, and trust you so much faster. It's like breaks down the barrier. It's so effective. So if that's really scary, just try it first in your VIP group or try doing stories so you can practice. But I would highly recommend that. So there's 10 ways to get your first recruit. And if you're doing all of those regularly this month, there's no way that you won't advance to junior rep or senior rep. Okay, questions on any of that? Questions on anything that Monica covered or anything in general? Do you have anything to add, Monica?
No, I think that was great. And I felt like you were talking to me the whole time.
Why, which one resonated with you?
So many, so many. Going live on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
do
one.
I do kind of feel a little envious though of the people that don't ever go live because I'm like, it just doesn't have the same impact for me anymore. They're like, oh, there she is again.
Oh gosh, maybe someday.
Okay, so guys, the most important thing, if your new reps aren't on here, share this with them, start talking to them. Um, Tell them that you are going to help them advance to junior or senior rep this month. Tell them why they want to. Go over Monica's reasons, lay it out, foster some belief in them, let them know that you believe that they can do it, and then guide them through it. Help them get there, because when you get a win, when they get their first win, they'll just be here longer and they'll want to keep going. So help them find their win. That's going to be our focus this month, and we'll try to raise our percentage to 25%. But by the way, I think that 20% is like amazing. I'm so proud of you guys for that and us for that.
Great.
Okay, everybody.
All right,
I'll,
thanks for being on.
thanks for being on. I'll post the recording in the morning.
Night, guys.
Good night.